Okay, good afternoon. Thanks for sharing this time with me. I'm sure that it'll be useful for us learning something about Colombina company through this case study. Learn something about the company. I can understand the hard work that implies the construction of that sort of that kind of project. The decision in country to go on despite the problem or the bad situation that we had to face. It's the difference between success or fail. I want to share with you this phrase, which was shared by Vincent Lombardi, between bait pickers. The price of success is hard work, dedication to the job at hand, that whether we win or lose, we have applied the best of ourselves to the. My name is Francisco Lopez. I work as a police officer. My rank is sergeant. I am technology in accident investigation, and at the same time, I am modern languages at the AAEN University. I'm going to share with you all that I have learned and found about one of the biggest and traditional companies here in Colombia, and why not in America, in all America. The company is well known as Colombina SA. It's going to be developed in 5 sections. The first one is a little information about the Colombina history, some general information of the company, about confirmation of the company. Then we will take for the competitor of Colombina, about the internationalization of the company. Then we look and talk about strengths, weaknesses, threats, and opportunities. Finally, some conclusion of the activities about Colombina. Remember, rhetorical exposition, you can ask questions in any time of the activity. I'll be happy to answer them. I don't know, let's start. About Colombina history, Hernando Caicedo was the founder of Colombina in Valle del Cauca department. This man took advantage from the agricultural abundance in that department and extraordinary and delicious tropical fruit candy. Agricultural products became popular and gained a traditional market, sweet home. In 1986, Jaime Hernando Caicedo, son of Mr. Hernando, the founder, assumed command of the company, continuing with the company's permanent growth. In 1970, they incorporated some European techniques in process, consolidating the company as one of the most important companies in Latin America. In 1975, the company started with exportation to the United States, and the company was consolidated in 1970 with the launch of the, that I know everyone has said some time, boom, boom, boom. I don't know about the history. Mr. Cesar Caicedo in 2002 assumed the management of the company, starting with an investment campaign and a strategy alliance. Besides the history, it's important to know something about the current company. Colombina is a company under the figure of anonymous society, one of the most used in Colombia by medium and biggest company. Colombia is one 100% Colombian company. Now its operation has influence in 45 countries and has subsidiaries in 10. This is one company focused in food industry and with a wide catalog of brands and products. As well now are Bon Bon Bon, Country Alive, Chico Ray, and of course the famous Lucita. It's necessary to understand how is the conformation of the company to understand all that history. In Colombia, let me share with you something in the about the plants of Colombina. Here we have some products that I told you. Here are all the plants that Colombina has here in Colombia. Company has four kind of production plants: confectionery plant located in Pailate, biscuit and pastries plant in Santander de Quilichao, ice cream plant in Medellin, and in Bogota there is one more. Sauces and preserves Playa. The company has 5,500 deployees here in Colombia and 3,500 different countries around the world. Colombina is one of the largest employees in Colombia. It revenues in the last year, every year show a positive growth in Colombia as one of the main and solid companies here in Colombia and in the American continent. But I wonder what has made Colombina successful. The manager, investment, all that thing. I consider that competitor, because that way Colombina needs all the time improve its products, improve the process inside the company. That's why I say that. Colombina has a lot of competitors, but the biggest and solid, the companies that compete with Colombina, that they are at the same level, are a group and Koala company. I will know products in Colombia and in America, and in Colombina need all the time to improve, and to maintain and to gain new markets and new customers first than Nutresa and Koala. Colombina has an internationalization program for the company. In that internationalization and giving its investment campaign, the strategic alliance, Colombina made with Pantaleon Group in Guatemala an strategic alliance, buying the 50% of participation in that in doors in Central and North America. In that way, Colombina save resources in transport, in general logistics, and to translate its products to the markets. Besides, Colombina bought 10% of the participation of Fiesta Company. This is the most famous company in Spain that offers similar products as Colombina in Colombia. Finally, let me share with you here this this part of the presentation. Here we can see the strengths, weaknesses, threats, and opportunities that consider they have been well managed, and that is the success of Colombina. Finally, to close this presentation, I conclude that this kind of project didn't start as solid as they are today. They had to face hard and bad time situation. Projects need to rehab and have an expansion a growing plan, because in that we found the opportunity to avoid to stagnation. To reach the biggest number of customers is important. That is why in the specific case, we can see how Colombina have overcome cultural, political, idiomatic, and in general of short barriers, taking its products around the world. Here, I don't have more conclusion. Here, my presentation. I don't know if someone has some question, special situation. This is the time for being shared this time with me. Have a good night. Have a good afternoon. Thank you very much.